Hello guys, welcome back. So in this lecture, we are going to talk about some of the most productive ways in which you can navigate through your project. And by the end of this lecture, you will have a clear understanding of what are these shortcuts and how can you use them in your day-to-day. So let's get started. So here I am on my PyCharm project, and let's say I want to search through my project. So in order to search through the entire project, you can press double shift. So double shift on Mac or Windows opens up this pop-up, okay, and this is the search pop-up which you can say, and you can search for anything over here. So I can search for demo, and you can see that it's showing me everything that starts and has demo in it. So it's showing me the symbols, it's showing me these files, it's also showing me these classes at the top. Okay. So you can select and go wherever you want. Okay. So this is very handy shortcut to press for anything. You can also search for actions through this thing as well. So let's say I want to change the fonts of my editor. So what I can do is I can search for font, and you can see it shows me an option from the preferences, and I can press enter, and I can straight away go to that section in the preferences. So it's pretty helpful that way, and I can change the fonts from here, right? So I'll just cancel this for now. But yeah, double search helps you to search anywhere within your project. You also have an option to search for classes only. So this is the option, and you can access this option using Command O on Mac machine. So I'll just press Command O, and you can press Control N for Windows and Linux, and you can search for classes. So this will only show you the list of classes from whatever you search. You can also search for actions using Command Shift and A on Mac, or Control Shift and A for Windows and Linux. Now actions mean any actions. So we searched recently for the font action. So you saw font over here, right? You can have a navigation bar disabled right from here. So let's say I have this navigation bar here at the top, okay, and you can see this coming up over here, the setting, and it comes here with the toggle. So I can press enter to toggle. So right from here, I am able to alter my settings without even going to preferences. So it's pretty helpful, and it allows you to search for every setting and anything that you want. Now you can press Command and O to search for classes, okay, and you can press enter to go to any class. And if you want to go to a particular line, so you can also put in like line over here. So I can put colon, and I'll put the line number 15, and I'll press enter. So this will take me to line number 15 in demo.py. So you can see this is what we had searched for, and we go in demo class line 15. So let's say I want to go to demo class line 15. So I'll select demo class and I'll go there. Okay. And let's say I want to come back to my original place wherever I was. So I went to this demo class. Now I want to go back to where I was. So what I can do is I can press Command and open bracket key on Mac. So I just press this. So I came over here, and you can see this is a shortcut for Windows, Control Alt and back, right? So I'm in demo.py. Let's say I searched for first UI.py. I went there and I realized, hey, I want to go back. So I'll just press Command and the open bracket key. So you navigate back, and it's Control Alt back arrow for Windows and Linux. So you can navigate back as well after search. One more shortcut I wanted to discuss is Command Shift and O. So with Command O, you can access this classes tab, but with Command Shift and O, you can access this files tab, and it's Control Shift and N for Windows and Linux. And you can search for any files over here. So you can search for any file. So any file, I mean files that are not classes over here. So you can search for factory.py. You can see a lot of files coming up, but right now we don't have much different files in our project. We only have Python files. So we'll see those files coming up over here, right? It also shows you the folder over here. So I search for calculator and you can see that it's showing me these two things. One is the file and other one is the folder. You can also search for folders only by starting it or by ending it with /. So you can see like this, it will show you only the folders. So this is how you can use this files option to navigate to a file. You can also use Option Command and O. So I'll use Option Command and O on Mac, or it's Control Alt Shift and N on Windows and Linux. You can use this shortcut to search for symbols. Now symbols can be anything. So let's say here at the back in demo.py, I have a function called print hello. So I can search for print and you can see it's showing me wherever there is a function called print. I'm searching for print. So it's showing me print hello, which accepts world as the parameter in demo class. Then it has print hello, which accepts name as the parameter in functions package. And the file name is function arguments. So I can go to this function over here, you can see. And I can also navigate back again using command and open brackets or Control Alt and back arrow key on Windows and Linux. So this is how you can search for a symbol and even navigate back. So this is about searching through the project. You also have an option wherein you can go to this project tool window over here. You can navigate here first of all, and then you can straight away start typing to search. So I can search for calculator. You can see how it's highlighting. You can search for demo. So you can see how it's searching for me. Okay. So this is how you can use the search option in the project tool window. And of course you can use escape key to escape this search mode. So I just pressed escape and exited that search mode. You also can access recents in your PyCharm project. And you can access recent files from Command E. So Command E is a shortcut on Mac OS. So it's Command E on Mac OS and Control E for Windows and Linux. So it shows me the list of files that I have accessed recently. So you can see I recently went to functionarguments.py, firstui.py, and all these files. So let's say I want to filter out the files that have edited from these, okay, and not only visited. So right now it's showing me all the files that I have visited only. So I want to filter out the files that I have visited and edited. So I can check this box over here, or if I don't want to use a mouse, I can press Command E on Mac OS again, or Control E on Windows and Linux again. So I can press this again and again to toggle, right? And you can see I made changes to these files only, whereas I didn't make changes to functionarguments.py. So you can see. So this is incredibly helpful to access a list of recent files that you want to navigate to. There is also a way using which you can navigate to recent locations and not just files. So for that, you have to press Shift, Command and E on Mac and Control Shift and E on Windows and Linux. So you can see this pop-up here, which comes up and it shows the list of recent locations that I have been to. So let me tell you that this is not recent files list, but this is recent locations that I have been to. So under demo py, I have been to main method over here. Under demo.py, I have been to this method before that. Then I've been to calculator.py and I've accessed this key press method. So I've accessed all of this. You can see the entire list. And I can also filter out the stuff that I have edited and not only visited. So I can just click on this checkbox, or I can press Shift, Command and E again. So I'll press Shift, Command E on Mac to filter this out. Or you can press Control Shift and E on Windows. So I'll just toggle this. So you can access this, okay, and you can toggle. So this is how you can access recent location within your PyCharm project. So you can navigate to a location here. So I can navigate to user.py. So at the back, I am in demo.py. Okay. And I navigate to user.py and I realize, hey, I need to go back. I intend to come to this file. So I can press Command and open brackets on Mac machine and I can come back. So this is a shortcut for Mac, and Control Alt back for Windows and Linux. So you can navigate back and forth. So these are some of the shortcuts that make your life much more productive and your day-to-day coding much more fun. So you will end up saving a lot of time by using these shortcuts. And these are some of the shortcuts that I love using it whenever I'm using PyCharm. So I hope you guys enjoyed this class and found this class very valuable. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.